Hello, crafty friends. My name is Kim Wolf, and I'm a close to my heart consultant maker. And I have been asked to do demonstrations in this group, and this is my third one. So I'm hoping that you're getting some information out of them and liking the demonstrations. But tonight I'm going to show you a workshop. It's called a card making workshop, and a little bit of a demonstration on how to use distressed oxide inks. So pretty cool. So hopefully we've got some card makers in this group along with scrapbookers. I am a long time scrapbooker, but I also love making cards too. And in the link above, I put the link for this workshop. It's called Many Wishes. And in the workshop, it's a close to my heart workshop. It comes with the paper, which is peach paper. It comes with some daisy white. It also comes with 16 cards, 16 envelopes, little silver embellishments. But along with that, it comes with an exclusive stamp set with some really awesome sentiments here. And it comes with stencils. So if you've ever used stencils, you'll see that these are just gorgeous. If you've never used stencils, then hopefully you're going to learn something tonight. One is flowers. Hopefully you can see the little flowers in there. And the other one is some leaves. So I want to show you what the workshop includes. So these cards are just stunning. Love them. So very, very easy to make. I'm going to show you how to do one. We're going to do it super quick. Anniversary card. Lots of love. Aren't the colors just gorgeous? Birthday wishes and happy birthday. If you are only a scrapbooker, you can incorporate this in your scrapbooking too. Can you imagine these included into your pages? So beautiful. So I'm going to show you how to make this card. So I'm going to grab a card base out of my workshop kit. All right. And then I printed out the instructions, but they're on the website, kimwolf.closetomyheart.com. Any of our workshops, you can go to the workshop itself and print out the directions. And they're very, very good instructions as far as what they explain to you. We're going to be working with, as I said, distressed oxide inks, and you can see that it shows you the card. It shows you very detailed instructions, and then even measurements if there's something that you need to measure. So let me show you how this is done. So this is going to be a tall card, right, up and down, and we're working right on the card base, which is super cool. This is a craft mat. If you don't own a craft mat, you totally need a craft mat. Awesome for adhesives. You can clean them off really easy. Inks like we're working with now, super cool. These stencils fit directly onto the card base. And then I'm going to take some washi tape. If you don't have washi tape, you can use paper tape. If you go to your medicines and whatnot, you might even find paper tape in there with your bandages. Super easy and cool. It's just a temporary adhesive to put down this stencil to hold it in place for me while I work on it. So let me show you how that's done. And then I'm going to show you how easy it is to clean it up afterwards too. So that's kind of held in place. And I'm going to be working with a color called Abandoned Coral. What's really nice about distressed oxide inks is, first of all, they do so many fun things. I'm using a blending tool. I have a blending tool for each one of my colors, but if you're first starting out, you can get one blending tool and then you just take these little sponges off and put a different color on. Put these in a little plastic bag, and then you can use your handle over and over. But I'm not going to put any more ink on it and see how it's doing, and I'm going to basically just go over this stencil. So I had enough loaded on here already, which is what happens. These inks don't dry too quickly on your blending tool, so you're able to use them over and over and make really cool projects. So I wanted it to be fairly light, and now I'm going to go back and do dark on the tip. So I'll probably want to go grab some more ink. So just come in, and I'm just going to go and push down a little bit on the edges. Just want to get a little bit of dimension here, and I can get dimension by putting a little bit of dark on the edges. These cards are about as simple as you can get to making a beautiful card. No one's going to know that you got this done so quickly and so beautifully just with a blending tool and some distressed oxide inks. So I'm going to take that off and close that up. I'm going to lift this up, and now I want to put the leaves on there. So isn't that so pretty? Grab the leaf, and I'm going to do the same thing. So let's see the leaf. I want to go, and I want to fit it in. So let's make sure it fits in nicely. And then I'm going to put my washi tape on again to hold it down. Always fun trying to find the end of your washi tape again, right? All right. Should fold over the edge just a little tiny bit, and then I wouldn't have that problem. I find working with these distressed oxides and paper is just, you can be so creative and change it up however you'd like. That's probably all I need. All right, and I'm going to be using a color called Peeled Paint Distressed Oxide. Okay, not sure how much ink I have in here, so I'm going to do the same thing, put a little bit on here. So I've got enough to do a nice little light coverage. Do that on both sides. And then I'm going to grab some more ink, and I'm going to do just a little bit of my edges, my little tips. There is no right or wrong way, and your cards are never going to be next to mine, so nobody's going to ever see how did somebody else do it. Even if you were to make 4 or 5 of these and put them in like a little, I like to wrap them up with a ribbon and give them as like a hostess gift if I'm going someplace for dinner. It's a nice when you're exchanging gifts at Christmas time or exchanging gifts for something, or just even a thank you to have a couple of cards together and put a ribbon around it and give it as a gift. This would be beautiful to do that. Now there's a stamp in here. See these little dots right here? Super easy to do with this stamp right here. So I'm going to grab that off my little carrier sheet. And we have clear blocks. So we just keep using our clear blocks over and over again, right? And just put it on there. And I'm going to go back to my abandoned coral ink here. Tap, tap, tap. Go into the center. All right. And then the last thing I want to do is I want to put happy anniversary on this card. The instructions call to do it in black, but I just really love that it's in the same green as the leaves. So I'm going to grab that color. It's called Peeled Paint again. I'm going to grab a long skinny block that I have, and I'm going to do another anniversary card. I think this is going to be a really pretty anniversary card. That on the block. I always like to check out my stamping onto scrap paper before I go out to my project. Just going to slide that up. Very nice. So I'm going to put ink on here again. And then I'm going to put this down in this corner a little bit. And it's okay if I go over the edge of the flower. It shows up really nicely. But aren't those beautiful cards? Just love them. If you liked my demonstration and learned anything and are interested in any of this, I would hope you would go to my website, kimwolf.closetomyheart.com. Like I said, I put it up in the instructions. Do want to show you how easy it is to clean this up. So I just used a wet paper towel. Let me move these off to the side. I'm going to grab my stencils. You just take your washi tape off of here, throw it away, get your new washi tape when I need to. And you just take your wet paper towel and you just wipe it, and you wouldn't even know it was used. Grab a dry paper towel. And wipe it off. And it's just like brand new. Isn't that cool? So that is what I have to show you tonight. I hope you've learned something new. I hope you were inspired. If you've got these things at home, go off and play with them. Tons and tons of fun. You guys have a great night. Comment. I'd love to know that you watched my video and if you learned something, or just that you watched my video. All right, you guys have a great night. Take care. Bye.